Well, hey, y'all. Well, hey, Peter, anyway. How are you doing, dear? Good to see you. Good to see you. I think you're planning on going to the Texas Expo. I'm planning my little butt's going to come up there too. So I'll be seeing you there, Peter. So how's it going out there in the La La Land? While everybody's getting here, I'm going to finish my brownie that I started and never did get around to finish. Started out late. Hey, Jacinda. We're running just a tad late. I just got in here, guys. Got my mouth full. I'm eating my brownie. Didn't get around to getting it before this thing started. So I'm going to finish it up now. So what is going on with you guys? Not a whole lot with me. But boy, it has been a beautiful day today, guys. Hey, Tamara. How are you, dear? You're so sweet for the comment about my divinity. I'm hoping it'll turn out good. That I overcooked it just a tad. So next time, as soon as it starts getting losing its gloss, I'm going to stop it right then. It was almost too hard the last time. And I wasted some of it because I couldn't get it out of the pan. It set up too quick. So next time I'm going to do it just when I see it. You know, when I made the comment about it, it's just now starting to lose its gloss. That's when I should have stopped it, I guess. But that's the way it goes. And you never know. Most of the time I end up undercooking it. Oh. Wash that down. Maybe I won't have any brownie in my teeth. High of 88. Well, we had 63 here, and I'm loving it, guys. I've got all kinds of ideas going on now, things I want to do. Yep, well, I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. It was absolutely gorgeous. The last 3 days, in fact, have been good. It rained Friday, but dang, it didn't rain but just a little while, and I said, oh, it's going to turn off cold. It didn't. There is... Let me put my specs on, guys. Let me put my specs on. There is the Moose 1829. Hello, hello. Think you're the first time I've seen you in here. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I'm so excited, guys. I really am. Excited about all the meetups coming up. You know, I love going to the meetups. I like to just go. I'm one of them people that you can say, you want to go, and I'm saying, what do I need? And if I don't got it, I'll buy it when I get there. I love to roll. Anyway, used to, I win a whole lot more than I do now, but you know how that goes. See if there's anybody else in here. Nice there today, too. Open windows and doors. I had my front door open all afternoon. It was so nice. Went down and visited Wheat. Hey, Wheat, I just saw you popping in. Went down and visited Wheat Sunday. She sewed a zipper in one of my jackets that I don't know how the zipper got tore up in, but anyway, she says, don't ever bring her any more of those jackets to sew up. That's the way it goes, guys. It was a rough one. Anyway, gosh, I got so many plans, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get this spring rolling here. They say we got 45 more days till spring. I've got a box that's about 6 foot long and about a foot deep, maybe a little over a foot deep. And I think Tommy or Jeremy may have brought it home to me. That's my Joey's son, our son. And anyway, I'm going to try carrots in it, guys. I don't know how it'll turn out, but I'm hoping it'll turn out good. So I'm dragging that thing down tomorrow and getting it ready. Oh, thank you. This is an old t-shirt. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can read that, but it says Rattlesnake Saloon. Rattlesnake Saloon. Let me turn around. You can see the back of it better. It is a place that we used to go and ride horses. And back then it had a different name, but now they changed the name to it. Same owners, but they've kind of gotten away from the horse camp, and they've turned it into a restaurant and kind of a night owl type place. They have a band on the weekends, and it has several different places that you can get stuff to eat, and it's just hiking and that kind of stuff. And they have busloads of people come in there. I mean, they're on the list of places to go, and they have these huge skins on the walls or on the pillows and pillars inside there. I said pillars inside there that have huge rattlesnake skins on them, where they've found them down there on this farm, and that's part of why they named it Rattlesnake Ranch. But it was the Rattlesnake Saloon, guys. It is a huge, kind of like a cave, and it's just a straight down, I mean, probably 100 foot or more off the side. And there used to be Indian dwellings on this property. Lots of arrowheads have been found there and all that kind of stuff. That guy and his wife, his name is Danny. I was fixing to say, if I hadn't have said it, his name is Danny and his wife's name is Faye. And they live in a roundhouse. And all around their roundhouse, he's got a built-in humidor for his cigars, because you don't never see him without a cigar in his mouth in his house. And he said they used to work all those fields that belonged to this property back when his dad was alive, and said his dad worked them to death. They said he was a mean old fella. But he said when they used to plow it up, they were always finding arrowheads and stuff. And so he has got all kinds of arrowheads and mortise, where they crush their corn and stuff. It's just it's really a cool place. I don't know too many people that get to go to his house, but my friend Beverly and I were invited to go there, and another lady one time, and we went over and ate dinner with them one night, and just enjoyed it. Had a great time. Beautiful place. I'm all into that kind of stuff. Something different, guys. Something different. Said they hope, but Peter says it's been awesome there after all the rain that they got. Oh yeah, we all complain about that rain, but we sure do need it, guys. I know it's been messy and sloppy and muddy and everything else, because all we got is this darn heel out here, this red clay that we got on our property. We could probably build all kinds of stuff with just the dirt off of our land. It's so bad. Let's see. That's another thing I'm going to be doing, guys. I'm going to attempt to make some pottery, and I'll bring y'all along, and we'll see how it comes out, whether it cracks or not, because I don't know how it's going to do. Some of it will make it and some of it won't, but we're going to try it, and we're going to fire it out in the field, out in one of the pastures that's got a bare spot. So we'll see how that goes, guys. I'll get a bunch of old pine so it'll burn hot, and we'll keep that sucker burning and cover it up with some tin and bank those coals, and this ought to be interesting. But anyway, we've got a lot of stuff going on, guys. I am so excited. Wanted to tell y'all, sorry I didn't make it last week. I was not feeling good. I was having problems with my sugar going up and down. Have not had that problem in a long time, so I don't know what it was. We ate late, and that may have had something to do with it, because we ate a lot of carbs. And then I guess when it dropped all of a sudden is when I started getting sick, and I said, well, I ain't going to be able to do this live, because it just makes me blah, when that happens, guys. Anyway, took my sugar, and it was 48. I don't know what it's I think it's supposed to be like 90 something, 85, 80 to like 160 or something. I don't know. But anyway, mine was 48, so it really dropped. Oh, Lordy. I bought me some solar lights, y'all, from Temu. They come in today. We're going to see how they do. Got my carport. I'm so excited, guys. I am parking under a carport. It rained the other day, and I just pranced my little butt out there like I was the queen. Yeah, got in the car. Did not get one drop of rain on me. I was so nice. Joey hasn't parked his car under there yet. He says, I don't know if I'm going to. I said, so we spent all this money just for me to park my car? He said, yeah. I said, that's crazy. Everybody keeps telling me he's going to put the flatbed under here. I told him no, he wasn't. But I guess if he wants to, he will. He paid for it. I'm hoping we don't get any more really crappy weather for a while. Supposed to have a really nice all this week from what I understand here. And I'm so excited about that, guys. Let's see. I'm going to be going to the 5th annual Helen, Georgia meetup. If you guys have met or talked to, I know you've seen him on here, Darren, the Magnificent Germany, my friend. He has a YouTube channel and they go to Germany all the time, quite a bit, several times a year, maybe 3 times a year. And anyway, he and some of his buddies got this meetup started by talking late at night and on YouTube late at night and bull crapping back and forth between each other. He said drunk calling. And they got to laughing. Hey, Bill, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, they got to chewing the fat over there and having too many drinks, and they all decided they were going to meet up in Helen, and that's how the first meetup got started, guys. And it's not a meetup per se. It's just a bunch of them get together, and I think we had about 60 people last time. I'm not sure, but anyway, we took over the restaurant. Bless the heart. The people that we eat at this real nice German restaurant there in Helen, Georgia. And we come in and they're all dressed in their drindles, you know, and all this stuff, authentic looking German and restaurant. And so a lot of people had schnitzel and stuff like that. But anyway, we had a really good time. And everybody just laughed and cut up. I did a little short from there, but I'm hoping to do more video in this time when I go. So it's going to be March the 7th, 8th, and leave on the 9th. So I made my reservations today for that. And then I guess the next meetup for me will be the Texas Expo. And it's like April, I don't even remember, April the 11th. Let me see. I did have a note card. Let me see. I think I got it right here. Where is it? Nope, that wasn't it. I got it scribbled on something, guys. That wasn't it. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're having a great thing. You're having an Alaskan YouTube meetup every summer. I know I saw it the last 2 years that you guys have done it. I would love to come to Alaska, but it's on my bucket list, but won't be this year anyway. I hate that. I would love to. Yeah, I'd love to come when it's warm. Now, I'm a cold-natured person. My husband just absolutely freezes to death, bless his heart. He probably wouldn't come, but that'd be all right. I'm going to the Helen, Georgia meetup by myself and probably the one in Texas too. I end up going to a lot of my trips by myself. We don't jihad about the same things that we like, guys, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, but I got to get those solar lights up tomorrow, and I'm going to do a little short on doing that. Well, I may actually do a video of that, and I got to get my garden beds cleaned out because, guys, it's going to be time to do it. Hello, Belt Loop. How are you? How are you? I was just telling them I'm planning on coming to your Texas Expo deal that y'all got going on. Tried to call today and did not get a reservations, but I'm going to be making sure I get through tomorrow if I have to just keep on and on calling. Let's see. What else is going on? I was just telling them about my the box that I've got out there in the barn that I think my son brought in, our son brought in. And so I'm planning on putting some good soil in it and some perlite, and mix it all in there. Nah, Mr. Peaches, he's not much fun. He doesn't go to meetups. He doesn't have fun at them, I don't guess. He went to the one in Helen, Georgia, and then he just stayed in a room or went to the bar and drank beer by himself. He didn't hang out with us. And he did go to the dinner that we had that night, and he seemed to have he enjoyed that more than anything. But you know, there ain't a whole lot going on. They do breakfast, and then they do a dinner, and everybody gets together at a couple of different little places that serve food and drinks. And they all hang out and cut up and just have a good time. And then during the day, you can do whatever you want to because there's so much to do up there in Helen. Anyway, we didn't go anywhere else looking for it. Oh, well, you know what? I end up going to the plant store down there in the valley. It's across from Walmart. Well, just up the street from where Walmart is in Valley, Alabama. And so I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, I'm going to be using some used soil from last year. I'm going to get me some my sheep poop up because, you know, it's about like rabbit poop. It don't burn your vegetables up like horse manure or cow manure or whatever. You don't have to let it sit and decompose completely. So I'll be getting some of that up from the barn, which I've already got some piled up, and I'm going to be putting that in the bottom of it. And then from there up, I'm going to be doing the mixed garden soil, and the perlite, however you say it. Yeah, they used to sell it. I can get it there in a big bag, and it's not expensive either. That is the good thing about it. And it keeps the soil from compacting and getting so tough for the roots of plants, especially young plants. And you know, when you put your carrots in there, you really want the soil to be soft so that they can grow long, but otherwise you get little short fat ones or really oddly shaped carrots. So we're going to see how that goes. Got one rabbit left. Tommy will be getting more soon this year, but we do have goats, and that's supposed to be cold fertilizer as well. That's exactly right. We guys, I ordered some. I watched Oklahoma Off Grid, I believe is the name of the channel, and he was putting up some redoing his solar panels, and I got a tip from him, and I ordered some things that'll fit down on the T-post, and they fit down perfectly on the T-post. And then you put like a 2x6 across, and you mount your panels right to that. And so I am so excited about that. I've already got them in, and so we're going to be doing that. Oh, your rabbits just had babies. Cool. I bet that's exciting, isn't it? Oh, and we have some bunny honey. Bunny honey. Does that mean you have worms? I mean, you have bees. Oh, somebody said worm castings, and I read it wrong. Compost worms. So plenty of worm castings. Yeah, worm castings are really great. A friend of mine has a big, one of those old clawfoot tubs, you know, that was all chipped up, messed up. He's got it on his property propped up on some blocks. And he's got all of his leftover potting soil and manure and whatever, and he just drops it all in there, just keeps it stirred up. And then he'll just, when it rains, he's got a bucket that comes in. It'll run through and drain out into that, and he uses that like as his fertilizer for his plants. So that's a pretty cool idea. And yeah, I want to start a worm bed too, guys. So I've got lots of worms in my raised bed, so I'm excited about that. But I got dang grubs too, and I don't know how in the world to get rid of those grubs in there. Someone said to put what was it they said to do? Doggone it, I can't remember now. Something about sprinkling it around the bottom of the plants, and when the worms come up, they'll eat it. I'm thinking they said cornmeal, but I don't know if that's what it was. But anyhow, I'm probably going to be putting a good bit of diatomaceous earth in there. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But anyhow, when I'm digging in there, if I find any grubs, those go in a bucket and they get dumped to the chickens, and they love them. So it's chicken treats. You know how that goes. Let's see. What else is going on at our house? Guys, I'm going to be doing some camping this year, and I'm going to be going over to the Gold Camp, the Alabama Gold Camp. It's over in Claiborne County. It's about 90 miles away from where I live. There's also a channel that's over there. They're out of Heflin, but some which way over there. They're called We took the long way home, and they are the funniest couple. So we're probably going to be getting together. Yeah, I've got a couple of bags of black cow manure out in the greenhouse now that I need to put in something. And yes, I do petals of the past in South Alabama. Don't you remember me coming? I was sitting outside talking to Desi, and you came out with your dogs and hung out with me. My hair was a lot longer and curly. I just whacked it all off. Oh, there is Butt Nuggets. Hello, hello. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So y'all getting ready for y'all's garden. Now, where exactly do you live? Do you live in Texas or do you live in Mississippi? Somebody was saying they thought you lived in Mississippi. Yeah, Brett, if I come out that way for maybe the MT Homestead thing, I'm going to see if I can get in touch with you guys and maybe buy some rabbits from you. If that's okay. You said you had tons of them. Let's see. Anyway, speaking of the devil, guys, I know I put some goofy videos out there, guys. But you know, I'm kind of goofy, so it's easy to do. It's really easy for me to put out some goofy ones. Guys, I bought me a little GoPro 7 silver. And so I'm hoping that it turns out really good. I didn't pay like $80 for it, tax included. It was at the pawn shop. So we're going to see how it goes. I did try it out just around inside the house, and it videoed real good, but I have not been outside with it to make sure that it does the you know, out with the light and all that. But I didn't see any scratches on the lenses or anything. And you know, I scratched up the lens on my original GoPro, the GoPro Max that I have. So only if I video on that side that's scratched, it looks like I have some raindrops on there. Oh yeah. Brett said rabbits. 1 rabbit's 20 rabbits are free. Well, I'll load them up, honey, then when I come over there. What we don't breed, we'll eat. Was I not supposed to say that? Because that's what I'll be getting them for, to raise them for the meat. Oh, gosh, guys, I am got to get out there and build me a new coop for my quail. I will be getting some more bobwhite quail, and I'm excited about that. I talked to the guy the other day, and he said, yep, he will get me some more just as soon as I get a new pen. Because the last ones, you know, it did not have that bumper on the back. And the little latches have a spring on them that, you know, you pull it back and latch it, and then you turn it loose, and it keeps it from opening. Well, it had gotten a little rusty, and I didn't oil the darn things. And it doesn't have a board in the back, so when you close the door, it'll go on through. Well, when they closed, when something jumped up on the pin and I guess knocked the latch loose or knocked it in, and the quail got out. But anyway, we came home. I didn't have a single quail out there, but there were no feathers, so I'm hoping that they're repopulating the hill out here. Oh, we had issues with ours getting too hot in the summer, but it helps making sure that it's in the shade when we yeah, mine got too hot. Yep, mine got too hot too, several times. In fact, I was doing a video live on my phone even, and I was sitting in the camper, but I didn't have the air conditioner on because you know how loud those air conditioners are in the campers. Well, that dang thing started overheating and was about to cut off, and I just grabbed a couple of cold drinks that were in the refrigerator right there and kind of propped them up against the back of it, and I made it through that live that I was doing from camping that time. So I couldn't believe it. Let's see. Said they work all the time, believe it or not. Old Man King says he's going to go visit y'all soon, Brett. Let's see. Deborah is too hot. We're all too hot, especially when you get our age. Hey, Sheila. How are you, dear? I saw that you would like to have some of my vanilla. If I come to a meetup out that way and you're going to be at it, I'll bring you a bottle. Not put them up for sale. I have like 2 cases of them out. I've got them out in the smokehouse where I put stuff, and it's wrapped up good, so they should be fine out there. I just made a big batch of it, and I said, well, I'll take these and sell them, and then I just never did. And I said, well, they're not going to go to waste because I'm always cooking something. I drink trail mix. I'll got to drink something, Brett. Let's see. Gary, did you say you were leaving? I see Javita says bye. Yep, got to go. Great to see you. All right. Well, good to see you too, hon. I'm glad you popped in. Come on back again. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for giving me that thumbs up shout. Yeah, guys. I was just saying I'm going to be doing the meetup in Helen, Georgia next month in March. And then I'm going to be doing the Texas Expo. And I'm hoping for hope that I can do the Mid-America meetup. Now, it is in May, and then the Missouri meetup that Jan and them put on is in June. And so if I come out for the Missouri, the MT Homestead meetup, I am probably going to end up just hanging out up there. So if I do, I'll be going around and doing videos and maybe visiting some YouTubers out that way or something, you know, just to kill time between the two. So we'll see how that goes, guys. See how that goes. But that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on right now. What my plans are for right now, anyhow. If I can get away from home that quick. Yeah. Hopefully I can get away from home and stay gone for, it'll be about a 3-week period probably, because I'd come out there because, you know, it's so dang far from here. Well, you know how far it is. And the Missouri meetup is way west of you. It's over around, oh gosh, I can't even think of the name of it. Oh, dang. Where it's at, you know, up there. But if you follow Jan, it's simply Jan, and she can tell you all about it. But it's like the first weekend, I think, in June. And we go to Palm de Terra State Park. So if you know where that is, you'll know about where it is. I know you can look it up and Google it, and it'll tell you exactly what town it is. I've got the directions pinned on my phone, so I'll get back there. I got there before, so hopefully I can get back. You know how it is. I'm a little dingy. Dog trying to kiss me while typing. I know how that goes. Boy, my little Casper, he drives me absolutely insane, wanting me to throw his darn ball. And if it ever gets over here by the broom or dustpan, he just nuts up because the broom fell when he was little and hit him. And he thinks that broom is a monster, and he just absolutely will not get it if it goes around the broom with a dustpan. And it can go up underneath stuff, and he'll try to get it. It's so funny, that dog. And we used to get tired of throwing it, and we would put it up on the mantle. So now if his ball disappears, he runs over there and looks up on the mantle and looks back at us and barks like that. His ball is up on the mantle, and it'll be just he's toted it around, laid it down somewhere, and he don't know where it is. I have a hard time saying, guys, it's somewhere. Go look for it. Where's your ball? And they'll eventually go find it. But anyway, they'll drive me nuts with it. Let's see, guys. Let's see. What else is going on in the thing? I'm going to be trying out a recipe. Now, I saw it on a short, and so I'm going to have to look it up and find out exactly how to make it. But you take a yellow cake mix and you take mandarin oranges and you put the oranges in the bottom. And I think you put them in, I am thinking you put them, I don't know. I can't remember, guys. There's so much to it, butter and all kinds of stuff. And you put the cake mix in, mix it up. And then you ice it with crushed pineapple in your icing. It just sounds like it would be absolutely delicious. Me talking about it'll probably run my sugar. But anyway, I've been looking for some kind of new recipe for a dessert for like Christmas time, something new and different. You know how that goes, guys. Let's see. Oh, but I'm going to try that. One of my beds, I'm going to be putting some early peas in. And I don't know how they're going to turn out because I've had the early peas frozen. I didn't plant any last year. So they are still frozen from the year before. Now, they were dried when I put them in the freezer, but we'll see how they turn out, if they'll even turn out, guys. Excuse me. Get me something to drink here. That's right. Brett says, don't smash that thumb while hammering the like button. Amen. That's how I feel too, guys. My granddaughter has been making the coolest little Valentine's decorations that I don't know if it showed up. I tried to, let me see if I can pull it up and see if it, I was going to put it as the beginning of this, this thing here. Blah, blah, blah. But let's see what's going on. This live right now. Nope, it just showed my emblem. Guys, I'm thinking about changing it. I'm thinking about a design with the shape of the state of Georgia and then having like the peaches in one corner or something, and then having like some farm animals or gardens or something in the background on it. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we're going to see, guys. I'm going to jot it down on paper and just kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And then there's some guy that does a lot of those on YouTube, and he's told me that he has them. I can't even think of his channel right now. I have him written down too, but I don't have my book here in front of me. You know how that goes. I'm not ever prepared. But anyway, I am going to try that. But I think that will be cuter than the little round. We were just trying to come up with something to have as my starting. And, you know, you change them as you go. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know about you guys. I think it would be really cute to do that. I'm going to let this guy that does these, well, I live in Georgia. So that's put the peach on the state where you live. Oh, okay, on this. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. We want to do jalapenos. What in the heck is jalapenos? Guys, I don't know what that is, Brett. I don't know if you're kidding or if it's really something. It may be, for all I know. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm excited about getting out that way, and I am hoping that, you know, if I do get to come and see the MT Homestead one and then still hang around for Jan's, which MT is like the middle of May, I think. And then Jan's is like the first weekend in June. And that would mean I would have to hit it out from there and come straight on home because I'll be gone at least 3 weeks. But it would be so much fun. South facing and greenhouses. Still lost here, guys. I'm still lost. Y'all must be talking about something else. But anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about doing. And I'm going to sketch it down on some paper and get my granddaughter, she's real good at that kind of stuff, to kind of etch it out or do it, you know, and get it looking good. And then my other granddaughter can make me up some t-shirts. And so if it turns out good, I will be printing up some t-shirts and bringing them with me to give out. So maybe we'll see how it goes. You could come stay at my house till the Simply Jan meetup. I think about that. You know, I'm going to have my camper with me, so wherever I go, and it's going to be plenty cool enough that I won't really need the air conditioning. So if I could just have some, you know, plug into a regular outlet and have my lights and keep my refrigerator going and all, that would be cool. But I know I'd want to go by and see Mama V, because she and I are good friends and we hang out together. Usually we'll go eat together when we're together. And I did want to see Jeff. Also, kind of wanted to go and see Robertson's Belly Acres. I wanted to go see them last year and did not realize how close they lived right there to Missouri, or lived in the edge of Missouri or whatever. So I was just surprised, you know. Thank you, Sheila. I'll have to keep that in mind, dear. Thank you so much. Greenhouse one day when we find the right property. Well, you know, my greenhouse, there's not a whole lot to it. It was just one of those, well, it was one of those carports like you buy from Home Depot, you know, that has the canvas top to it. And it didn't even have sides. It just had a top on it. And we used that thing for years and years. And I used to park my camper under, the big horse trailer under, excuse me. And it didn't cover the whole thing, but it covered a good bit of it. So it was a 20-footer. And then I ended up, it finally, we had a tree limb fall and it fell on, I'd done had the big barn built by then, guys. So I wasn't parking under it, and a tree limb fell on it and bent one of the posts or something. And so we just took it apart and throwed it up on the hill. Well, then I got thinking about building me a greenhouse. And I was looking, thinking, you know, I was thinking about just doing a hoop greenhouse, which probably would have been good. But then we got to thinking about that. And I said, well, we'll just get that. So I put it up, and then it had such a space in between each one. Instead of having to put boards up there and screw into it, I didn't want to do that. So I just got some kettle panels and put them up on each side. And that thing has been there now for about 4 years. The new cover that I bought and put up last year, right where those things connect together, Jules and the big Italian. Yeah, I'd like to go see. Oh dang! What is their name? Oh, my mind just went blank. Yeah. I know you guys live out there too, but I don't know where you guys live. I know y'all live over there somewhere close by to them. But anyway, I'm going to try to hook up with some of y'all. I'd like to go see White Rock too, if they're out there and doing anything. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. There's Homesteading Outlaws. That does sound like a great idea. Just saw you pop in here, hon. Glad to see y'all. Yeah, that would be fun. Maybe, you know, we thought about everybody, that the bunch of us that do get together, maybe going to eat somewhere one night or one afternoon, or maybe for lunch, even if I'm out that way. I was really disappointed that so far DD5 and David and all them aren't putting on a meetup. Be nice if they are, but I know they are super busy, especially with their new property and all that. But you know how that goes. And it's really hard to do something right by yourself. Ivy's Family Factotum. Yeah, they're there. I was thinking about, dang, my mind just is absolutely, I can see them both. Her and her husband, they moved from somewhere out that way, and they've helped DD5 and them a good bit doing stuff, or the husband has, and Mama V. But anyway, my mind is just going blank. I can see them just as good, but the name just will not come for me. But anyway, I am hoping that I can get up with as many people as I can in between that time, you know, because I don't know exactly where the Mid-America meetup is, but you know, it can't be that many more miles. I don't mind. Yeah, Kevin and Jamie. That's exactly that. What's their channel name? My mind just went absolutely blank. I could not think of it. Yeah, I'd love to go see them. They are their trip. Both of them are. They are so much fun to hang out with. Yeah, we could all meet at the park. That's right. Yeah, that would be fun. Brent said he needs a brain tattoo. Well, if I thought a brain tattoo would help me, hun, I would get 2 or 3 of them. Yep, Junk to Gems. Yeah, I want to go see them too. They are a hoot to hang out with, guys. Yeah, they were on my list to go see last year. And I had sent them a message because, they were trying to get their property cleared off where they could get to the barn at that time. And I told them, I said, I'm going to have like 4 days in between one meetup and the next. And I'll be glad to come by there and help y'all because I'm going to be camping, and I told them where I was going to be camping. They never even found the message until after the meetup. And I said, I'm so aggravated. We should have called you. Anyway, I had texted them, emailed them and told them, but, they're so busy. They just weren't checking their emails. And I'm bad about not doing that too. No, I'm real bad about not doing that. Rachel at Back to Good. Yep, Back to Good. That they are cool. Cool. Yeah, O'Rourke's Littlefield. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Lord, y'all. Yeah, there's so many channels that are right there in that area. It's like a mecca for YouTubers out there. I bet everybody around there is used to people walking around with a camera. When I go in somewhere and I've got a camera in my hand, people look at me like, what's wrong with her? Ooh, what's she doing? What's she looking for? She gonna report us on something, Oh, Lord. Yeah, I really do. I enjoy Kevin. He's just so calm, and his wife just goes on and on. He's just sitting there like, yes, honey. I bet you when he does get mad, he has one heck of a temper. He'll blow up like crazy, and then he'll be that same way again for the next year until he blows up again, because usually them people that are real quiet and easygoing, that's the way they are. It's so funny to see people like that. I don't know. I'm just guessing that he would have one heck of a temper if he ever does get mad. But they are cool people. Yeah. Let's see. I won't tell him, Brett. Lord, I hope he will end up getting the rest of his stuff if he hasn't gotten it all out from over there at the old house. Because I know that our buddy over there is ready. The lady living in the cabin or whatever is ready for that to happen. Went there to their 4th of July event. Good for you. Yeah. They did have a big to do over there at David's. So they're supposed to be doing that now that was at the 4th of July. No, you're talking about there at O'Rourke's. Okay. 3 Mississippi and them had the big meet, the one that you had to be invited to kind of get together. Yeah, that's right. You got to love them quiet types. You got to watch them because people like me with big mouths, we usually tell on ourselves if we're doing anything wrong. So I have to make sure I'm staying pretty doggone good because I will tell on myself in a heartbeat. Anyway, but yeah, Joey, he's just not that type of person that he's not real outgoing. So he's just not into YouTube. And, he just hates it when I get him on YouTube on helping me do something. I mean, he helps me, but he does not want to be on any of these things, to help me out. And it would be nice if I could get him the video and stuff like that. But he don't want no part of it. And that's okay if he don't. I don't care. Bless his heart. Going to be at Tim's this year. Sheila, are you going to be at Tim's this year? I've not been invited to go to Tim's. I would love to go to Tim's. It's not that far away for me, so that would really be nice to go there. Mouth of the South. Yep. I got that Mouth of the South. What can I say? Let's see. Yep. No, it would be nice, Sheila. I would love to go, but the 4th of July. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The 4th of July event that's going to be at Tim's house this year. He said he is going to have vendors. Now, I don't know if they're still going to do that, but he was talking about having vendors come in and do all the cooking so that everybody else can enjoy themselves more and not have to do as much work as they do. Poor David works himself to death when he has his. But anyway, nah, Tim don't invite me either, honey. I'm not in that little clique that they all get together, but maybe someday I will. I like all of them. They're all funny. You know how that goes. You just get in the habit of hanging with certain people, and that's just the way it is, you know. So, and I don't think it's so much that they that he doesn't so much invite us. There's just so many. It's just so much that they can have room for too. That has a lot to do with it. Lord Brent says he's coming. He's just gonna show up uninvited. Let's all crash it. That sounds like a good idea. Wonder what they'd do if we were to all just pull up there, line up at the gate, and start blowing the horn. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny. I bet they would be like, "Oh my God!" That's when your relatives that you hope don't show up for Christmas show up. What is the chant, the show where they're having the nice Christmas party and the redneck cousins that everybody owes money to, has borrowed money from everybody, shows up in the old beat up motorhome. They're dumping their sewage right down. You know, I don't know. I can't remember the names of things, but anyway, I'm terrible with names, guys. But anyway, every time I think about something like that, I think about that. Starry. Let's see. A Wallapan greenhouse is a hole dug in the ground and covered with plastic sheeting. Yep, I have heard of that. And you know what? A lot of people are doing that. And also, they are putting barrels with water, or putting huge rocks in there. And during the day, letting the rocks heat up. And then those rocks will kind of slowly let the Griswolds. Yeah, there you go, Griswolds. Christmas vacation. Yep. The relatives. That's right. The relatives. We would be those relatives that they didn't really want that just showed up. You know how that goes. But it would be fun, guys. It would be fun. Oh, yes. I enjoy the Christmas movies too, especially those that are funny. That one movie, the National Lampoon Vacation, they're dragging the poor dog that they've chained to the, or tied the leash to the back of the car. Poor kid, poor puppy. Every time I see that, I think, oh my God, so many people have really done that, guys. Need to add that to your design. Add a Mouth of the South to your new state logo. I love it. Hey, I could probably do that too. I could put some lips or put a mouth on there. Yep. Oh, yep. Sheila says her husband-in-law's that. I call them outlaws. Yeah, outlaws instead of in-laws. We would be the outlaws. That's for darn sure. The Monty Python movies too. Yeah, they are so funny. They are too. I just get a kick out of that kind of stuff, guys. We watched a show the other night, and I couldn't tell you what the name of it was, but it was on one of the children's channels about a little girl that's parents were both mentally handicapped, slow or whatever, and how she had to take care of her parents and all that stuff, and her grandmother passed away. It was a really good movie. It was one of those heartwarming movies, you know, where anyway, it's just one of those things, you know, that everybody ought to watch something like that every once in a while. How you gonna act? Let's see. Got a relative that says that mine always keep your mouth shut. I remember my mom and them saying, all right, now keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing out of the way to nobody. Because I mean, I tend to be blunt, guys, too doggone blunt. And I say things that folks don't want to hear a lot of times. If they ask me something, if I don't think about it, I tell them what I really think instead of what they want to hear. You know how that goes. So that gets me in trouble. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. But anyway, guys, we have had just a wonderful night tonight. I'm so excited about this warmer weather. I am ready to get back out there and get some more stuff going. I'm going to be showing the video of them building the carport for me. I'm so excited about that, to be able to walk out my door and not get soaking wet, and to walk all the way up to that big barn. If I've got on tennis shoes, my feet are always wet. And then if I wear my rubber boots, I got to stand out there and take those rubber boots on, or let the seats all the way back to put the darn rubber boots on off, and then put my other shoes on. You know how that goes. And then you get back, you got to do the same dang thing. So anyway, it's so nice to be able to walk out now and act like human beings. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Anyway, guys. Oh, but anyhow, I'm thinking about just doing a simple how to do deviled eggs. You know, there are so many people out there that do not know how to make deviled eggs. And I'm talking about just the plain old ones where you dip them out with a spoon and you don't do all that fancy putting them in the icing bag and putting all the fancy designs on there. And maybe like making some tea cakes or something like that. I don't know what you think about that, people. Yeah, I understand that, Sheila. Open mouth, insert foot. I'm bad about that, guys. I'm bad about that. But anyway, oh gosh. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the new year to get things going. I got to get all my tax junk up, guys, and it is everywhere. Oh, this past year, I finally made my first check. It was $116. And I have not even gotten it yet, but I went ahead and made an $11 donation I made this one to the Christian Appalachia Project, because they were making a big donation to help out with all the people that, let's say, that have lost their homes, or a lot, in that terrible hurricane that came through Helena. So I made my donation to them. I added a little extra to it, but that particular $11 donation came from the Rambling Peach YouTube channel. And I want to try to start it specifically for breast cancer research, or, to go specifically toward buying wigs for ladies that don't have the insurance that will cover them, and things like that. Because, you already feel so self-conscious. And I'm one of those people. I'm a little whoop-sided, because things just didn't come out the same after they took the knockers away. Anyway, yep, Trump did step up, and I'm glad he did. You know what? I am really glad. I was really disappointed, and I feel for the people out in California, but they knew that they live in an area where there's a lot of wildfires. Every year they have terrible, terrible wildfires. And I feel like they should do some undergrowth clearing or something to help control those wildfires. And plus, they know that they had the water issues, which Trump is supposed to be helping them with water issues too, and I hope that they do. I understand he was signing a bunch of declarations or whatever to get things like that going this year, guys. But anyway, oh, Wheat says that she hopes everybody has a wonderful week. She's going to call it a day. Charlie will be up at 4 o'clock. She didn't say that, but he will be. She'll have to take him out to potty. You know how that goes. Her dog is on a different routine, but at least he goes outside. Started having to put belly bands on Casper because, he bred Rosie for a week. Ever since then, he has just been going crazy in the house. So he's got belly bands on, and when I put them on, he goes and gets in his crate and sits over there and pouts because he don't want it. But anyway, that's how it goes. And I told him when he quit being nasty in the house that we'd stop putting the belly bands on. So we'll see what happens. We'll do it for about a week. Brent says that he moved from California when he was 18. Gosh, guys, I've been to California, never lived there. It's a beautiful place. Some of the areas over there are absolutely beautiful. I understand they do have a lot of homelessness over there, and I hate that. There are a lot of liberals, I should say, liberal ideas, and there's nothing wrong with liberal ideas. Don't get me wrong, guys. But It's just it's a scary thing. It's really a scary thing that what's going on. And but anyway, to get back to my comment that I was making, is that they give $750 to people that lost everything if they even qualified up here in North Carolina, but they're going to give them full restitution for what they lost in California. I just don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Anyway, so I'm hoping something is done about that. And Havita has told me that I have 5 more minutes, guys. So, yep, California has water now. Yep, they're supposed to be bringing in lots of issues where they will have more water. I was watching that on when Trump was signing things today, guys, at lunchtime. Oh, gosh, guys. Well, I'm going to have to get out of here, but I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate y'all, how much I love you, how much. Oh, we like 100 and I think we like 117 having our 2,000, guys. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, yeah, guys. Thank you, Tamara. Yeah, tonight has been a much better live. Felt better at this one than I felt in a while. You know, I had that cold and that sinus thing going on. It's just been one of them blah. I hate wintertime, guys. I hate wintertime. But anyway, oh gosh, guys, I'm so excited for the spring to get here and for all the events going on. And anyway, I'm just excited, guys. I guess y'all can tell. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I always say be nice to people because we don't know what they're going through. We really don't know what people are going through. And God bless each and every one of y'all. And we will be seeing y'all next week. Deborah just made some burritos that will melt a fork. All right, then. You better get on in there and eat, boy. That sounds mighty good. I hope they're not too doggone hot, though, because if they're melting a fork, they may turn the inside of your mouth. You may be shooting fire out. You look like one of those circus workers. Oh. Going to stay a week. Oh, are you going back to Florida? Oh, yeah, I'm going to stay a week. Okay. May the 17th. Well, that'll be, I think, right around when the MT Homestead thing is going on. I'm not sure. But anyway, well, Sheila, you have fun. Y'all all be careful. Have a great week coming up. And we will see y'all all next week. And hopefully, it'll be as exciting or even better than this one. So y'all come on back now. We'll see y'all then. And I got to get out there and spray my thistle, and I'll be giving y'all some clues on that. Be showing y'all a video on that real soon, guys, real soon. So we will be talking to y'all later. Y'all be sweet. Take it easy. We're going to get out of here a minute or two early tonight.